Hello again. Today we have a HP laptop for disassembly. The problem with the laptop, the fan, when you power on the laptop, the fan is making some noises. I hope you can hear them. And we have to open the laptop and check what's going on. The best way, of course, is to replace the fan. But since the customer is a little bit in a hurry because he has to travel outside the town, we're gonna open the laptop, try to lubricate the fan, and hopefully we can temporarily fix the fan. So let's remove the battery because I don't even know the model of the laptop. This is what is that? This is HP 17-F254NA. We have most of the screws missing. Probably someone already opened the laptop, or this is from a previous opening, I don't know, but let's start. We're gonna remove the screws as usual, and we have two screws under the optical drive, and I think we have to remove these black covers because there are screws under them. So let's see, do we have something here? Yeah, we have. Okay, keep that in mind. HP like to hide some of the screws, not only HP of course, but yeah. Now let's remove the rest of the screws, if there are any. We have here, and one here. I should put some screws after that because missing all these screws may damage the plastic. So let's see. I think we have to, the keyboard is bonded, so we have to take the whole up. Let's try to use something sharp. Let me see. Yeah, we have to take out the upper case. Be careful with the cable for the keyboard. Ouch, 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 ouch. The laptop have seen better days. I don't know, can the camera focus, but we have a lot of dust. And since we came to this, we're gonna leave the board, we're gonna replace the thermal paste, we're gonna clean all this junk. Yeah, we have to take out the Wi-Fi. Now we have a few screws here which are holding the board. all the screw positions are marked with a white triangle, so let's disconnect the speakers and the LCD cable. Let's see now. And we have the battery connector here. And the only thing left is just the cable for the power jack. Let me put this on the side. Now let's disconnect the fan. We're gonna remove the screws on the cooler and we'll see we will get access to the fan. As you see, this is all probably someone smoked a lot of cigarettes around the cooler, because this is much darker and it's like with a moisture or something. So yeah, we have access to the fan, so probably this will fix the problem. So now I'm just gonna use a vacuum cleaner to clean all this mess, and after that we're gonna continue replacing the thermal paste and lubricating, so just give me a few seconds. Now I did clean a little bit, so now the first thing we're gonna do is just clean the old paste, because we don't want to make an extra mess around. So I am using a dry Q-tip first, so I can get most of the old paste out. We're gonna do the same with the cooler. You can use any technique. I like to clean with a dry Q-tip first. Now we're gonna put some alcohol and we're gonna like this, nice and shiny. We're gonna do the same here on the cooler. Be careful, don't push too much, otherwise you can bend it and it's a game over. Just use a tiny bit of pressure like this. Now we're gonna use another Q-tip so we can clean this side here on the fan, if we can, of course. Here, and this part is very important because the dust gets stuck in here and start to make the weird noises. You can see the Q-tip, it's very dirty. Now we're gonna put some oil. I am using a regular, this is for sewing machine or something like that. So we're gonna put little here and little here on the X also. It rotates freely, it doesn't make any sounds, but just in case we're gonna add a drop or two more. Yeah, like this. Now let me put on the paste. Arctic M4 as usual. Put tiny piece. I like to spread it with a finger. You can use the dot method or whatever you like, it's up to you. Once you push the cooler, it will sort of level the paste, so that's not a big deal. It's not a big difference how you apply. I did clean the grill also, forgot to mention. I don't film when I do the cleaning because the vacuum cleaner is quite noisy and it's basically just brushing with the paintbrush. So yeah. Now we have everything back. We have to assemble the whole thing. First, of course, we have to plug back the power cable. Then we have to slide back the board and now let's put the screws on the board. This is a temporary solution, I guess, because the fan will start making noises again. But I've done this many times. Sometimes the fan works for a year, sometimes less, depends on how bad it was at the beginning. So, but here we have a time limit, so no time to order a new fan. We're gonna put all the cables back. Then we have to put the Wi-Fi. Like this. Let me clean this side a little bit. I'm gonna close it just so I can plug the battery and test, and after that I'm gonna put all the screws. I'm using a tweezer to hold this side. Now we have to plug the keyboard cable. I have to close the laptop a little bit so I can put the battery in because I don't have a charger. Now let's see. Fan is spinning. No sounds, so we are okay. Now I'm gonna stop the video because I have to find screws for the laptop because there's a lot of screws missing. Pretty much the only thing you gotta do is just put all the screws back. That's it. That's it for me. I hope you liked the video. Bye bye for now.